Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Raquel. Most of my content is about makeup, tips and tricks, makeup tutorials, etc. As you could probably guess from the title of the video, we're doing some party season makeups. I will probably do a mini series for these, wearing different looks for different occasions. But today we're going to do like a very general, easy to do, but yet high impact makeup that the end of the year is coming. No more talking, let's get right into it. I always like to start with the skin. I don't know, doing like a full-on eye look without nothing on the skin feels kind of weird. So yeah, that's what you're going to do. If you feel more comfortable doing it the other way around, feel free to do so. I have dryish skin. I like to put a ton of hydrating products before. So I'm going to do first this super hydrating primer from Beef. Make sure to massage it onto your skin to wake up your skin. I should have put something before, not gonna lie, so I'm just gonna put some lightweight moisturizer after this. I'm just using the Clinique 100 hours, this one. Like, it's a gel consistency and it's really lightweight but still hydrates a lot. If you have dry skin, perfect. But even if you have oily skin, this is going to be great because it's like a gel consistency. Apologies in advance if you can hear some sounds on the background. That's just my boyfriend working. At the moment we just have like one bedroom apartment. Hopefully that will change soon. I'm gonna put that into the universe or whatever, because we need separate rooms. We do need them. So yeah, we don't have that much space, so we work together. Anyways, let's continue. You can go lightweight coverage or heavier coverage. I personally prefer light coverage. It works nicer for me. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do a full face of makeup, like very elegant makeup with a really lightweight base, because both things can go together. So I'm going to start, as always, with my favorite, like there's not even a brand name anymore. It's School by Amy Skin Tint, Hydro Tint or something. We'll put it on the screen. This is super lightweight and oh my god, it feels so nice on the skin. It's like a skin tint. It doesn't have that much coverage. Evens out my skin tone a little bit. So I usually have, like, my face is usually a lot paler than the rest of my body, my face and my neck. So this just helps balancing that without being too much. Like, you can't even feel this. Like, it's so amazing. And now to get a little bit more coverage is just certain areas. I'm going to use a full coverage concealer and I'm going to just spot conceal wherever I think I need. Any redness, any blemishes, etc. I'm not going to put this on my under eye because I'm going to use just a lighter shade. For that, I'm going to use the Hourglass concealer. This stuff is amazing, like it's insane. I wish I had more shades of these to do like almost a full face of it, because it is that good. I'm gonna let that sit for a tiny bit while I do my brows. So for my brows, I use GBB Beauty brow gel. This stuff is the best it's the best thing I've ever used. Lately my brows are just boring to me. I don't know, I just find them boring. Like, I low-key want to like bleach them and do something fun for a little bit. Just, your face is there for you to experiment. Like, hello, have fun. I feel like my face, like my skin, it's very sensitive, so I don't know if bleach would be the best idea for me to do. That's on the back of my mind. Maybe for the new year I'll do bleach brows. We'll see how that goes. Brow pen to extend this a little bit. Now I'm going to start blending all the concealer. If you let that sit for a little bit, it's gonna dry down a bit and you're gonna obtain more coverage out of less concealer, if that makes sense. And since you put less product, it's less likely for it to cake up. Okay, now this is my favorite trick ever. I grab a sponge, wet sponge. I always feel like after putting my skin tint, my concealer, even if there are very thin layers, I still feel like it's too much for me. So I grab the sponge and I go over everywhere. Basically evens out everything a little bit more, and the sponge just soaks any excess product, making it a lot more natural and incredibly thin layer. Like, I hope you can see the difference between this under eye and this under eye. This is a lot more smooth, this is a little bit more cakey. I really recommend you try this trick. If you ever need to go back in with a little bit more on certain areas, like some spots, like feel free to do so. obviously, but I just think this makes me feel a lot more comfortable on my skin. Like I don't feel that makeup on top of my skin, which I honestly kind of hate. So this is perfect. Like I love this trick. Let's go now to do some bronzer. I'm actually going to use this Fenty cream bronzer. It's gonna be the first time I'm trying it, so I'm quite excited. I really don't know how pigmented this is, so I'm going to deposit that on my hand first. Okay, that's really nice. This shade is really nice. It's kind of like a in between cool and warm, like perfect for neutral skin tones. Now if you ever need to clean anything up, you can go back in with the foundation brush or the concealer brush, go around the edges to make everything more seamless. I'm going to do a little combo. I'm going to use the Rode Sleepy Girl and MAC from the holiday collection, the shade Coveted Coral. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, I'll put it in here. Just going to do, this is going to give a really nice base for the other one. Now I'm gonna go in with this one. Yes, exactly. Blush is the first thing that goes away anyway, so you want to make sure you pack that on. As you can see, it's a little bit rough on the edges, so I'm gonna go back in again with the foundation brush and just tap around the edges, make everything seamless, and that just looks a lot better. Powder, as always, I use my Huda Beauty and Cherry Blossom. I also love Pound Cake, but I mean, I always have this in my desk, so I end up reaching out for this one most of the time. Remember to blend any possible creases, because you don't want to set that, otherwise they're gonna stay there. Let's just go in. You can go in with a powder puff as well, but since I have like dry skin, I think I prefer this method. I'm going to powder a little bit here since we want everything to last pretty well. I'm going to do powder as well for like the bronzer and the blush, just because we want, like, obviously if we're going to a party, like we want this to last as much as possible. So I'm going to use this Hourglass palette, which I think is like incredible. This could be a really nice gift idea. Like, it's expensive, like it's an expensive palette, but this is gonna do everything for you. This has bronzer, this has blush. Maybe I should do like a gift idea video with a very big fluffy brush. This is also from Hourglass. I don't even know if it has a number or name or anything. Grab some bronzer and I'll go in with it. I absolutely love these powders. Like, they don't feel heavy at all. They look amazing. They're kind of luminous, so they will never feel like you have a patchy powder or anything like that. If you want to do powder blush as well, feel free to do so. I might do some later, I don't know. Now I'm going to do the first round of setting spray, which is very important in these occasions. I'm going to use the Tear Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. I don't see anyone talking about this, but this stuff is great. You're going to look wet for a little bit, but once it dries down, everything goes back to normal. Okay, for the eyes, first thing, curl your lashes. The eyes are going to be high impact, but very easy as well. Don't worry about it. First, we want a creamy eye pencil. This one's from Lamel Cosmetics, long-lasting casual eyeliner. I love this one because it's very black and very creamy, so you can work with it very nicely. That means that it's not gonna be very long-lasting, but we're gonna make it long-lasting, okay? So don't worry. We're going to need a small detailed brush like this, and maybe even a smaller one as well. This is probably a lip brush, but I think it's very useful for the eyes. So with the first brush that I showed you, I'm going to grab some product from here, from the pencil, which zoom you in. And we're going to do like a simple messy eyeliner. It doesn't have to be super neat. Kind of like a smoky eyeliner. Bring it that below a little bit if that suits your eye shape. Like that. You can see it's very blurred. I'm just going to leave it like that and do the other eye. Doesn't need to be perfect. I have a little Q-tip. Just use that to clean anything that you need. So a little bit like that. Sharpen anything, fix any shapes, and make sure it's how you want it to be. Once you're happy with the shape, have your powder. And this time a powder puff or a beauty blender, whatever you prefer. And grab a decent amount of powder, tap the excess, and then you're going to go in with it. Like, go heavy with it. Don't be scared. Kind of bake it and set it. Just hold for a few seconds. Now with a little brush, just remove all the excess. Now grab the same pencil liner and darken that up again. I'm gonna use the smallest brush just to wing that out. Blend everything together, but not blend it too much, you know? And now I'm going to use a liquid liner to just deepen everything and tie everything together. I do it with this because it's a lot more precise. And now we're going to tightline. If you can do it that way, you can always grab the end of a brush and just... Okay, for the drama that I want, I'm going to do the waterline as well. I'm going to grab that first brush, little brush, just smudge that a tiny little bit so it's not just like a harsh line and it's more integrated into the eye look. And I know this is like, it's going to bleed, so we're going to do the same trick as earlier. Grab your powder and just stand up very close to the waterline. Usually the reason why your eye makeup smudges or something bleeds, it's because there's some sort of moist, or I don't know how to describe it. Like, if you set everything properly around your eyes, it shouldn't move, it shouldn't transfer. That's why we're doing this. Just gonna go back in. If you want to do a last step, like just to be a little bit extra, just grab not that one, black eyeshadow and a small brush and kind of reset everything, but with black eyeshadow, you know what I mean? Now what is going to give that wow effect is going to be the Diamond Balm from Fenty. It's like mine is broken, but this is going to elevate literally everything. This is the easiest product to put on and it makes such high impact just with your finger. It's almost wet, like it's crazy. Literally tapping that all over my eyelid, literally all over. Like hello, oh my god. I hope the camera's doing justice because this is absolutely fire. I want to put it in here as well. It holds my curl so well. It doesn't really smudge or transfer at all, so it's a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm very picky with my mascaras. Let's do a nice lip combo. Lately I'm obsessed with this product for the lips and this shade in particular. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Blush Tint. I use this like kind of like a base for my lip combo. It dries out matte and it's like a really nice tint. I'm going to use Cocoa from Kylie Cosmetics as well. Okay, and now I'm going to top it off with one of the new shades of the Huda Beauty Fox Filler glosses. This is from the Icy collection or something like that. It reminds me a lot of the Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate in Fantasy, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh my god! It's the first time I'm trying it, so I think this is such a great combo. This is so me. Like, this is so me. Oh my god. I'm just going to do a little final touch. Just a tiny little touch up. I'm gonna grab this or this, like, and just apply a tad more. There's no such thing as blush blindness. I'm going to finish, like, fully finish this makeup doing some beauty marks because I have a couple of three-dimensional spots, so we're just covering that up. This will be the final look. let me know if you like this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want more tutorials like this. Actually want me to do a mini series of these party season makeup or makeups for special occasions, etc. I will be reading your comments, so please say hi. Subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you haven't already, because that helps me so much and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.